everybody, Bilbo10000 here, bringing you another episode of the Legacy of Kain, Soul Reaver. In this episode, we're going to be heading to the next main story location of the game. We are going to be heading to the tomb of the Sarafan. Now, the Sarafan are known as vampire hunters. In the original game, they were slightly expanded upon, and basically they led witch hunts, killing vampires, and yeah, that's pretty much it. Actually, they're basically just witch hunters. Or vampire hunters. That's all they are. And they did a bloody conquest over the vampires, and they are the vampires' sworn enemy until they were all wiped out around Kain's time. Now Raziel is here, and we're going to go and see this tomb for ourselves. We have to head through here first, though. Okay, you're rude. I'm going to stab you. Boom. And simply because there's no point in even going physical here, we're just going to walk through all the walls, get inside the main chamber of the sanctuary of the clans. And we're gonna, like, maybe say hello to Ariel. I don't think I'm actually gonna say hello to her. She's just gonna be, like, floating around and I'm gonna be like, hey. But really, I just want to go past the room because the way out of the room is through that big room. And, you know, you have to talk to her sometimes. She's like that friend that, you know, messages you every single day. But you just don't really want to talk to her because she gets a bit annoying. You know, we all have the one friend. Alright, so where's the wall that we can climb? I know it's around here somewhere. There it is. Now, this one, God, if you weren't told to go back to the sanctuary of the clans after beating Zephon, you would have no idea that was there. God damn. Also, this area is roofed. Who would have guessed? I genuinely thought it was like open air for the longest time. Alright, I want to head out through the door. There's one on the left side as well, but they both lead to the same place, so it's perfectly fine. We're going to emerge into a new area. And there's a waterfall there. That's not good. Waterfalls are generally bad when it comes to vampires. We've also got some of the Dumahim, or the Durahim. I don't remember what they're called. But we're just going to wipe them out with the Soul Reaver, as you do. Okay, don't turn into a wraith here. That means that there is a vampire wraith around, definitely. Nope. You are dead. Goodbye. One hit just stuns them. I genuinely feel for them. We're also going to come up against some new enemies soon, which is going to be fun. But we've got to kill these guys first. Oh, you stole my power. Where can I stab you? I can't. Shoot. I'm just gonna leave you behind then. It's perfectly fine. Alright, let's head out to the tomb of the Sarafan. There's also gonna be a warp gate we can activate.
The ancient tomb of the Sarafan, once impenetrably sealed, now ravaged by Nosgoth's upheavals, its mysteries lay exposed. In the time of Vorador, centuries before Kain was made, the Sarafan warrior priests waged a merciless war against the vampire tribes of Nosgoth. Emboldened by righteousness, they committed unspeakable and indiscriminate acts of violence, massacring fledglings and ancients alike. They decimated entire bloodlines in mere decades. Now their husks lay here, murderers enshrined.
Yep, the Sarafan for vampires are not fun. A name that popped up there, Vorador. He was a vampire from the original Legend of Kain games. He was like the first vampire of Nosgoth, so to speak. So he's like the Michelle Obama, Barack Obama of vampires, if you will. His basic role was just to sort of, you know, make sure that there were vampires. And he believed that vampires were gods. And he was Kain's mentor. Of course he was Kain's mentor. Kain was a nutter. Alright, we've unlocked another warp gate, so at least we've got the tomb of the Sarafan that we can head to if we ever need to. I'd also like to get my Soul Reaver back, but we're about to go into the material, the spiritual realm anyway to get into the tomb, so it's actually not that big of a deal. As you can see, their gates are made of bar. We will need to turn into a spirit to go through these gates. There we go.
Take heed, Raziel. A forgotten history lies within. Know thyself, though it may destroy you.
And with that ominous message, well, we're not really sure what to think. All will be revealed in due time, I can tell you that. Let's just say things get very interesting from this point on in the game. Oh, hello. I'm gonna ignore you. You're glowing. I don't want that. I don't want that in my life. I think we're about to enter the main tomb, so here we go. Yep, here we go. The main tomb is behind this door. Let's take a look at some of the Sarafan warriors.
As I pulled the stone free, a sigh of sepulchral air escaped the inner chamber. I was not prepared for what lay beyond this threshold.
Oh, snap. I recognize some of those names. Melchiah. Where have we heard that before? I think that's Zephon. Malak from the first ever Legend of Kain game. Rahab. Duma.
These crypts, defiled caskets of Sarafan saints, bearing my brother's names, and my own. The irony of Kain's blasphemous act rushed in on me with the crushing force of revelation.
Oh, it's brilliant.
Were my hands not as bloody as these? Worse, I had spilled the blood of my brothers, these very comrades whose tombs lay ravaged before me.
Yes, Raziel, you were Sarafan, born of the same force that all but destroyed your race. Before the dawn of the Empire, you were chosen. Kain, Nosgoth's solitary self-declared monarch, plundered this tomb and raised you from these crypts. Breathing his vampiric gift into your defiled corpses, he resurrected you as his favored sons.
Yep. The big revelation of the mid-game is that Raziel, Melchiah, Zephon, Rahab, who we're going to be meeting soon, Duma, who we'll be meeting later, and Turel, who we will not see this game, sadly. We were all Sarafan. He was and Kain, when he needed followers, he decided to come here, and he decided to turn the guys that went against them into vampires in this brilliant, ironic twist. And it is such a funny little reveal. I love it. And I think funny is the wrong word. Oh, hello. I haven't seen one of you in a while. Ew. Okay, you're rude. Please stay dead. Alright, we're gonna actually have a little bit of a thing now. There's an enemy. This isn't a boss. This is just random, I feel. What's about to happen? Hello. You look happy. How are you? What's your name?
Heretic, you shall not pass.
Such loyalty to one who has you guarding this outpost like a chained dog. Do you prosper on the scraps he casts you?
Your insults will do nothing to blunt the agonies of your demise.
Kain killed me once. Behold the result. I have no more to fear from you.
Oh. The badass. The badass that is Raziel. Also, this guy, yes, he shoots like things, and it's terrifying. Into the water, please. Goodbye. Oh, new power-up? Yes, please. Hello?
This relic has infused you with the power to compress and manipulate space. As your symbiotic weapon, the Soul Reaver is also thus enhanced. You may focus and project an orb of kinetic energy to strike objects that are otherwise beyond your reach.
Yep, that's pretty damn cool. Press F to shoot. We can now shoot air. Feel my air as I shoot my air at you, child. Boop. There's just something so fun about the power-ups in this game, and just everything in this game to me. I just love it. Like, there are some games that I will say I love for a little while, and I'll be like, meh. But this is one of those games that I just love. I love it. I love it so much. Also, he has no lower jaw. Fun fact. It's just so good. It's such a good game. Ah! It's such a pity more people didn't play this series, because it never ended up getting a sequel, and it was sort of a somewhat finished yet somewhat not finished series. And I really hope it one day gets either a re-release or just a definitive conclusion. Alright. We need to glide over to one of these. I don't remember which one I have to glide to, so I'm going to try that one. That didn't go well. Oh no. Oh no. Effectively, we have to glide to one of those pillars, then glide to the other one, then go across this dangerous chasm, avoiding the enemies. We're actually almost at the end of the episode, because we're almost through the tomb already, because the tomb of the Sarafan is probably the smallest area here around this bit of the game. Alright, I want to shoot that block off of that pillar there, so let me just boop. Goodbye. And then it's a straight shot up here to the door. I wonder if we get outside yet. I can't remember. If I remember, we want to go right. We don't want to go left. We want to just go right and through the iron bars. Left leads to nowhere. I also believe there's a wraith in the oh yeah, the next room there are wraiths, I remember. Oh yeah, I can smack them. Alright, that's you dead. Alright, I want to go back to the material realm first. We get attacked by those guys. All I need to do is move that block. That's all I need to do. Move that block. Then head back to this realm. Where you've respawned. Hello. Wait, I didn't want to do that. I wanted to... Come on. Come on. Watching that close up is actually somewhat horrifying. Genuinely. Alright, I'm gonna come through. I can deal with this guy in here. The fear is dying in the spiritual realm simply because it will send me straight back to the underworld, and that is not a place I want to be. Alright, need to kill you now. And you. Good children. Where's the warp back at? Yep, there's the warp back. Alright. I don't remember. I don't believe we have to head down there yet. I feel like we want to head this way. I'm trying to remember. Yes, this is the way. This is the way. There is a ship here. We want to land on the ship. There is stuff underneath this place. This is down by where that waterfall ends. That waterfall that we saw as we were exiting Kain's place. But we want to head up here because we get enough power to be able to get up to this ledge. Heading through here will actually take us to where we're going to be ending the episode off. First things first. Head back to this realm, enter this warp room, and we are now at the Drowned Abbey. The Drowned Abbey is the location of Raziel's third brother, Rahab, who is a little bit immune to water. So that's a bit of an issue. But we got the warp gate, we got it all sorted out, and in the next episode, guys, we're gonna see if we can deal with this brother, and we're gonna see if we can beat this guy, get through this place, and get a few more power-ups maybe as well. So thank you so much for watching, guys. If you're enjoying the series so far, feel free to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Look at that face, how could you deny that? And guys, I'll see you next time. Goodbye.